finish my intro or I have to go?
You have to go. Oh, and here's your sign, Mommy.
Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for my love. Okay, bye.
Oh, hi, my name is Kaylee. Welcome back to my recap show. This month we talked about Black history. In the first episode, we talked about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I'm going to give you 3 facts about him. The first fact is he has a house here in Atlanta that he grew up in. The second fact is he was a pastor in a church here in Atlanta too. And the third fact is he gave a speech in Washington, D.C. called I Have a Dream. Go check out some of the clips from the first episode.
I'm Miss Kim, and today we have a very special episode. We are going to be talking about a special man. His name is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King was a great man who had a dream to bring so many people together and to make sure that people had equal rights and to make sure that we operated and solved problems through love. So, today, as we go through this episode, I want you to think about dreams that you have had, and I'm going to show you some ways that we can make those dreams come true. So, are you ready? Yes? Come along and let's explore today. So, we are going to be spelling out the word dream, and the first letter in the word dream is what?
D.
It's D. So for the letter D, we are going to build a dream machine.
Ooh.
You have an idea? All right. Share it. Tell me.
So when I lift this up or something,
Okay.
it can put air inside of it.
Okay.
And then this could capture the air with my dreams, and then I could put it in there, and then I could close.
That's perfect. So this is like a dream catcher. So your dream machine catches dreams. I love it. Now, the next letter in the word dream is the letter R. And for the letter R, we are going to read one of my favorite Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. books. It talks all about what his dreams were and what he wanted people in the world to do. So, come along and let's enjoy a great book.
Martin's Big Words: The Life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. by Doreen Rappaport, illustrated by Brian Collier.
All right, friends, we are talking all about the word dream. For the letter D, we created a dream machine. For the letter R, we read an inspirational book. And for the letter E, we're talking all about the word expressing yourself. Now, what does it mean to express yourself? Well, sometimes we have things that we feel on the inside and we have to get them out. For example, Dr. King felt on the inside that he wanted to bring all of the people together. So one way that he brought all those things out was through his words. Another way that people can express themselves is through music, dance, writing, and one way that Miss Kim likes to express herself is through arts. the next letter is? I'll give you a hint. It has 2 long lines and 1 short line. That's right, it's the letter A. For the letter A, we are talking about affirmations. Whoa, that is a huge word. But what does it even mean? Well, an affirmation is a positive word or sentence that you tell yourself in order to make you feel happy, confident, and it just makes you feel good. So, I have a few affirmations that you can say to yourself. Let's take a look.
Sometimes things are hard for me, but as Nelson Mandela says, it seems impossible until it's done.
I am kind.
I am a good friend. To have good friends, I have to be a good friend to others.
I want you to repeat after me. I am smart. Great. I am brave. Yes. I can be anything I want to be. Perfect. Now saying these every day can make for a lot of change, and it can even help you reach your dreams. Hi parents, this has been an amazing episode, and I want to end it with you. The letter M, a minute exactly for you. Now when it comes to letting our kids dream, I want you to take all those tips that I told you before and really put them to work, because that's going to help your kids reach their dreams and every goal that they have. In addition to that, you can allow for them to be curious. Help your child focus on who they are and what their strengths are. And don't forget about your dreams in the process, because when our kids see us fulfilling our dreams and our goals, that's what's going to help them push them along. And it also helps them understand that they don't have to do it by themselves.
Dr. King also really inspired me. You know who else inspired me? May Jemison and Ray Montague. Get ready to check out some clips from episode 2.
I'm Miss Kim, and I'm working on a very important tower here. Using my cup tower. Oh, yes! And it takes lots of concentration and focus. Those are qualities that engineers use. Engineers are people that build things, and it's something that I'm doing. Yes, in engineering, you also need another special skill called math. You practice math. You practice math at home, every day on your way to school, and everything that you do. And engineers do too. Oh, yes! So as I complete this last cup, I want you to get comfy, cozy, because we're going to read a very special book about... Oh my goodness.
Today we'll be reading a story called The Girl with a Mind for Math, the story of Ray Montague. Written by Julia Finley Mosca, illustrated by Daniel Rice.
Wow, I really love that book. Ray Montague is such an inspiration for math, and I am going to put your math skills to the test. So here I have a jar, and it's filled with candy hearts. So I want you to use your estimation skills and guess how many hearts are in the jar. I have another great person I want to introduce you to. So we talked about mathematicians and how math is connected to engineering, and another important person in our history, her name is Dr. May Jemison. She was an engineer and the first African American female astronaut. I'm going to do a drawing of Dr. May Jemison, and you can follow along and listen to some important facts about her.
Dr. May Jemison was born in 1956. She was an engineer, a physician, and an astronaut. When May was little, she loved to read, especially books about science and astronomy. When she was in kindergarten, she knew she wanted to become a scientist. She also wanted to be a dancer, and through her youth, she studied every type of dance. When she went to college, she majored in chemical engineering and African American studies. She was also inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And when she saw his work, she saw that it was a call to action to help people. So after she graduated, she wanted to become a doctor. She went to West Africa and she helped nurse those that were in need. After she got back, she saw that there were big changes that were taking place at NASA. May had always imagined herself in space, but she didn't really know if she wanted to pursue that dream. So, in 1987, May became the first Black woman in the astronaut training program. And a few years later, she flew into orbit. That means that she went out of space. She went to outer space. And she was the first African American woman in space. May still wanted to have an impact on people, so she left NASA in 1993 and she made her own company. It's called the Jemison Group. This group researches ways technology can help people in their daily lives. Today, we share Dr. May Jemison's dream of how we can create and save and protect the earth that we all share.
just love how these women have inspired me to build and create. And speaking of love, this is Love Month. And I want to show you how I took materials like this to this. But let me show you how I got there.
Aren't you loving this black excellence? Especially the black girl magic. In episode 3, we learned a lot. We learned about math, music, and famous artists. Check out some clips from the episode 3.
I'm Miss Kim, and today, as you can see, I'm creating again. It's one of my favorite things to do. In this episode, we are going to talk all about Black creatives and how they made their contribution to our artistic world. So, while I continue to create, we're going to get started with a quick brain warm-up that's going to get our creative juices flowing. So, come along with me. It's going to be a great episode. I want to play a very fun game with you. The name of this game is called Number Talks. So here's how you play. I'm going to show 3 colors on the screen that's going to count you down. It's going to be red, yellow, green. After the green dot comes on, I'm going to show you a number of dots like this. Did you recognize how many dots were on there? If you said 2, you were right. Now, as we go throughout the game, we're going to be working on recognizing our numbers. We're going to work on speed, and I want you to get really comfortable and find a good spot because we're also going to be working on our concentration and focus. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. How many did you say? Did you say 8? Did I hear 7? Yes, that's correct. It was 9. Very good, friends. You could have either saw it 3 groups of 3 going down or 3 groups of 3 going across. Very, very good. You all use some flexible thinking and use your creative mathematician skills to figure out all those numbers. I want to read you a story about a very special musician who used his creative math and his flexible thinking to make up music that we even listen to today.
This Jazz Man by Karen Earhart. Pictures by R.G. Roth.
Do you remember that art project I was doing at the beginning of the episode? Well, it was inspired by an African-American artist named Alma Thomas. Alma Thomas was an expressionist painter who was born in 1891. She was very involved in her work that was created using shapes, many colors, rhythm, and powerful emotions. When she used her shapes, colors, and patterns, she used them to create images that would tell stories. Like this one. The name of this artwork is called The Eclipse. Do you see how she used her colors in many different patterns? Or like this one. This one is called White Roses Sing and Sing. Wow, she got really creative. For our art project today, we are going to do our own recreation of Alma Thomas's work. We're going to use construction paper, glue, and scissors to create our own abstract art.
We talked about Black history. Great people doing great things. One thing about Black Girl Magic is I am enough. We love to read. I Am Enough by Grace Byers. Like the sun, I'm here to shine. Like the voice, I'm here to sing. Like the bird, I'm here to fly and soar over everything. Like the trees, I'm here to grow. Like the mountains, I'm here to stand. Like time, I'm here to be and be everything I can. Like a champ, I'm here to fight. Like the heart, I'm here to love. Like a ladder, I'm here to climb, and like the air, to rise above. Like the wind, I'm here to push. Like a rope, I'm here to pull. Like the rain, I'm here to pour and drip and fall until I'm full. Like the moon, I'm here to dream. Like the student, I'm here to learn. Like the water, here to swell. Like the fire, here to burn. Like the winner, I'm here to win. And if I don't get up again, I know that I may sometimes cry, but even then, I'm here to try. I'm not meant to be like you. You're not meant to be like me. Sometimes we get along, and sometimes we disagree. I know that we don't look the same. Our skin, our eyes, our hair, our frame. But that does not dictate our worth. We both have places here on earth. And in the end, we are right here to live a life of love, not fear. To help each other when it's tough, to say together, I am enough. That book makes me feel confident and be me. Now it's time for a minute with parents. Mommy! And now a minute for our parents.
Hey parents, it's Miss Kim here. Are you all enjoying the show? Hey, Miss Kaylee is the bomb. And let me just say, it is an honor to be her mother. And this month, as we talked about Black history and all the important people that made our history what it was, I enjoy sharing that history with her as well. She comes to me and asks if she wants to read Black history books, watch videos, and watch some different clips from influential people. And you can do that too right at home. It's important for our kids to know their history, whether they're Black, white, Asian, Latina, whatever you classify yourself as. It's important to get to know our history, and this is the perfect time for you to go into it and engage with your children. And that's A Minute with Parents.
Thanks for watching my show today. I'll see you next time.